Today I want to talk about pretentiousness. There is a huge difference between being pretentious and being cultural. People have this assumption that being cultural is about disregarding anything that is considered mainstream. Just because something's popular doesn't mean that it's bad. I know that there are a lot of things that have a lot more popularity than they probably deserve, but that doesn't mean that all the things that are in the mainstream are bad. I come across people who will cut off all mainstream things, and if they hear you talking about anything that's considered popular, they will just... I just think that's really the opposite of being cultural. If you're a cultural person, that means that you're interested in all different areas and walks of life and cultures. So that includes the things that are popular. It's more about being interested in all things rather than whether you actually like it or profess to like it. I find it really pretentious when people accuse other people of just following the crowd because they like something that's mainstream. There's a lot of this in this video. But they do the same thing with the things that they consider not to be mainstream, so they'll just say that they like something because it's considered niche. That's just doing exactly what you accuse other people of doing. And usually it's not as well. Oh, you're so mainstream. Like, oh, do you watch anime? Oh my god, you're so individual because you watch anime. And no, I don't watch anime because it scares me. It's terrifying. I've had someone say to me before that I only like Glee and Harry Potter because everybody else likes them. Why does people liking stuff make people assume that it's probably bad and that all those people that follow it are only following it because everyone else is following it? That doesn't make any sense. Who would be the first people who followed it? If I come across something, I won't judge it by the people who like it. I judge it on its quality and if it's entertained me or whatever it's meant to do. But I don't think it's even really about that. I think it's more what you assume about other people. Like if you hear that someone likes something that's popular, that they don't like anything that's unusual, and that they only like things that are in the mainstream, and that all of those things that they like are of bad quality. I like to think that I have a look into other areas of entertainment other than the mainstream, but I don't disregard things that are. If you've listened to a certain band or watched a certain program and you don't like it, that's fine. And if you do like it, that's also fine. I don't think you should limit your stuff just because you think that makes you sound less cultural. That's what makes you cultural, is if you do give things a go. I have this right next to me here. I feel like there are a few things that people would assume of me for having this. I don't consider The Wanted a guilty pleasure because I am not ashamed. But I feel like some people think that I should be. I think that they're really, really good. They were on X Factor the other day and they were so cool, and a lot of the people that go on there seem like they've been on something and it goes a bit horribly wrong, but they were so good. I remember seeing this video of live loungy covers and it was just really cool, and I love their music videos. I just think that people shouldn't sort of assume that because someone's in a mainstream label or on a mainstream radio station that that means that they're not talented or musical or creative or passionate or anything. You can't, you know, that's just being judgmental. If someone says that they like Rihanna, don't then think, well, they only like pop music and nothing else. Ask them why. You might find out something new. And then you will be more cultural because you'll know new things. So basically, being cultural is not about being the most unusual person in the room. It's about looking into all of the things. I feel a bit better now.